My dear Browns and Burkes, Jenkins and Jones, Dennises, Hendricks, Cheshires, Humes, Lefebvres, Mees, Liftons, Lucases, Millams, Peakes, Raymonds, Runkles, Seamsters, Steeles, and Whitakers. Today is the final speech of public communication. Alas, 4 months is far too short a time to study among such excellent and admirable students and teachers. I don't know half of you half as well as I should like, and like less than half of you half as well as you deserve. Over the course of this class, we have gotten to know each other, sharing stories and career aspirations. Alas, that our time together was cut short. Nevertheless, we marched bravely on, conquering the new technical aspects of online speech courses, led ever by our fearless Coach Whitaker. We've had snowball fights with outlines and persuaded each other to do many, many different things. Perhaps the most important thing for me was when we created our surveys. Crafting survey questions is an art which I'd never practiced before. I had great fun hearing all of your answers, as well as answering all the various questions from such a wide variety of majors. Learning how to use that information to adapt my speeches to the audience was, and still will be, an ongoing process. I will always ask myself, what does the audience know before I ever write a speech from here on out? The class hasn't all been fun though. I mean, I'm a junior taking a 100 level course. It should be easy, right? But it hasn't been. I've struggled with this class more than I have any other. Even at the best of times, it is really a battle to make my delivery interesting. Facial expressions and gestures just really don't come naturally to me. But put me in front of a computer without a live audience, and it's basically impossible. As the class has gone on and coach has asked more and more of us in the way of delivery, my other classes have taken more and more of my time and energy, leaving me with less and less to give. Just this week, I had 3 papers and 4 presentations and speeches due. In addition, I've really struggled to balance the showing my personality and having fun, being creative, and using gestures. I'm not creative. I use gestures very minimally, and this really hasn't been fun. Besides these things, though, there is one thing I'll take away from this class: an arsenal of really weird and fun icebreaker questions. After every class, my roommates and I would gather for lunch, and then I'd ask them that day's question. One of my roommates' answers to the "what 2 liquids would you like to have coming out of your fingers" question was absolutely hilarious. Not so much for the liquids that she chose, but her reasoning behind it. Her first choice was water. And that wasn't to drink, because believe me, she doesn't drink water. But it was so that she could wash her hands whenever she wanted to, because she really hates having them sticky. Her second choice was blood, so she could prank people. These questions were always the highlight of my week, and I definitely plan on using them in the future. However, it is without regret that I announce this is the end. I'm going now. I bid you all a very fond farewell.